is, you know what it is. It's your man, King Musa. Welcome to First Impression Nacogdoches, the podcast that's all about showcasing vibrant local businesses, unique brands, and hidden gems right here in our incredible town. We're here to help students, parents, and visitors discover what makes Nacogdoches truly special. I'm your host, King Musa, and today we'll be learning about Brendan's BBQ. Let's take a look. Oh, well, they're not open right now, so we'll go ahead and take a look around. As y'all can see, they've been the best in Nacogdoches since 2020, 21, 22, and 23. They probably have 24 and 25 in there somewhere. The logo looks beautiful. I got to figure out what's going on with that apple and pig thing. Follow the rules or die. No moving tables, no reserving tables. Keep the door closed. You're gonna see more signs like that. If you didn't know, Brendan's BBQ actually started with a food truck when they actually started. So they still have that available for a quick pick up and go option. So if you're interested, lunchtime, you need to hurry up and go. They're packed inside, swing outside with the food truck. So this is pretty much what it looks like from out here. They do have outside seating as we just walked through. Catering is something big, I guess they started to get into, so if you're into catering in Nacogdoches or probably around Nacogdoches, see Brendan's BBQ. I can't wait to learn more about that. And then look at these smokers. Oh my goodness. And they have everything smelling good. I think these pits are going. You can feel the heat from out here, but I really want to know what they have on the grill. I think that's my man Raleigh.
Yeah, I'm Raleigh.
Hey, Raleigh. Y'all got everything smelling good right now. I know y'all just opened. Can we get a sneak peek of what's gonna be in the restaurant?
Come on.
Yes, sir. Let's take a look.
So we got our big pit, Walter, right here.
Man, this is Walter.
Yes, sir. We got some good stuff. So we've got sausage. Matt is gonna be working around us. We got sausage. This is for service. These are about to go to the front right now. These are beautiful, right?
Got you.
We grind, case, cold smoke, and cook these in-house. This is 100% us. This is our brisket that we trim, goes into the sausage. We put a little bit of pork in there.
Bark on that brisket. Get in there.
Hey, come here. So we use salt, pepper, and coffee. Okay. We use like a half and half mixture. And these are going to be on all today. Yeah. They're going to be warming all night. Okay. So this is like an over 24-hour process.
Okay, Walter.
Serve these. And then over here we got ribs. These are about to come up right here.
Look at that.
These are glazed with our sweet barbecue sauce.
Yes,
sir.
Okay.
That's what we got right now.
Right.
Everything else is already inside.
All right, so they finna open up, or y'all are open up right now. Sorry, we're gonna get out of y'all way. They're finna open up right now. We're gonna see how this food tastes, and we're gonna make an order. Is there anything you want to recommend to order? Kind of give us a little sneak peek of what we can expect inside.
Our special sandwich is different from everybody else. It's the pig apple. We've got green apples, slaw on there with the pulled pork. I say get the ribs. My rule is you can't just have one. You got to have at least two, because if you eat one and you're sad you don't have another rib, I don't want it to be my problem.
Okay. So we got to try out the ribs. We got to try that pig apple sandwich, right? I think that's where the logo comes from, so I can't wait to talk to Mr. Brandon about that. Anything else you want to let us know about Brandon before we dive in there?
I don't know. Let's hope there's not too much of a line.
Hey, I was about to say, they just opened. People are already at the door, so let's hurry up and get in there.
All right.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all. It is 11:10. It is time to try out this wonderful barbecue spot, Brendan's BBQ. As you walk in, the signs are very greedy. Eat, barbecue, or die. That's something we're gonna remember. You have the come and take it from the Alamo. You have self-serving drinks whenever you need that. And of course, you have the menu. This is what we've been looking for. The menu outside is not as big as this menu. You have specials, you have sandwiches, you have meats and sides. Can't wait to try out that big apple, so stay tuned for that. And then of course, if y'all need seating, they do have private seating in here that you can enjoy lunch. Okay.
Big apple, 2 ribs, 2 slices of brisket. It's as pretty as I can make it.
Okay, it looks great.
Really good.
What it is, you know what it is. It's your man, King Musa. We're inside now, and it's time for that taste test. This delicious Brendan's BBQ. My man Raleigh went ahead and brought us the brisket that y'all seen outside earlier. Y'all can see the bark is on there, so that's gonna look good. You want to show off the ribs?
Oh, I would love to.
I think you can squeeze it. The juice is coming out still.
You might.
I told you. I told you. I told you.
Y'all,
I told you.
look at this.
All right, now the signature sandwich of them all is this pig apple sandwich. It has slaw, it has the brisket, and then there's the apple.
Apples. It's pork.
It's pork?
It's pork.
Oh, duh, pig apple. That makes sense. That makes
I
sense.
like brisket.
But, like I said, I like slaw on my sandwich, so I'm definitely think it's gonna be something I
like
enjoy.
their slaw. That's the only exception.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, Maddie's not a big slaw person, so if this slaw is favoring you,
This slaw's good.
All right, where do you want to start on this little taste test journey?
I want to start with.
I'm afraid. I want the ribs last.
I want that sandwich last.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I want the sandwich first.
Really? I was gonna go brisket first.
Okay.
We're completely.
I think we're all
over the
against
place,
brisket. All right. All right.
We can do ribs last. Brisket first.
Ribs last. Oh, that's perfect.
I wish I had some glasses to throw. What did Unc say?
She's gonna keep making jokes.
Y'all, that Messiah could rip this apart. Can you try it already? Cheers. Oh my god.
That's no barbecue
Oh
sauce.
my god.
It's flaking off. There's no barbecue sauce on that. That's perfect. What was his name? The grill. Rich. Walter. You did your thing. I just want to let you know.
Big apple sandwich is next. You get first bite?
Don't split it, right? We're going to take a bite?
Yeah. Because I get last bite.
Anyways, so the signature pig apple. Here we go. Gotta make sure I see the apples in there.
Oh, look at the drip. Look at the drip. Oh my god.
You're gonna need napkins.
All good barbecue needs napkins. Oh, you're telling me you need napkins.
Man. Okay. Listen, that pig apple is worth it. It's worth the try. Are you okay?
I'm not. I need a minute. This is good. I may get a tattoo of that pig apple. This is good. Once you try it, you'll understand. I'm ready.
I'm just excited for the ribs. I need her to hold. That's the first one I wanted to try. That's it. Last one I wanted to try.
All right, ready? Look at the way he grabbed that and manhandled it.
See that glaze?
Oh my goodness.
It's smoked.
Oh my goodness. Cheers. Raleigh was right. I'm gonna be sad because I only have one.
Let me not be sad.
You're funny. You got to be good.
Y'all.
Oh my god. The glaze is so. Musa, you tell him.
You know, my girlfriend once told me, good food makes you be quiet. Good food makes you be quiet. So, I really want to end this taste test right now so we can devour this food. But since we are on camera, we need to be professional.
The best way I can describe this is perfect. I don't need no barbecue sauce on this. 10 out of 10. Recommend.
Recommend? All right.
If I could give each an individual rating, I would give the sandwich a 9.5. I give the brisket a 9, and then the ribs would be a 10. The ribs would be a 20, which is how many I'm about to go buy.
You're gonna buy a whole rack?
I will buy a whole rack of ribs.
That's interesting.
Oh, no,
Okay.
you're good.
Yes, sir. Know what it is, you know what it is. It's your man, King Musa. I have a very special guest for y'all. The owner, the creator, the founder, the Mr. Brendan.
How's it going?
Can you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about Brendan's Barbecue?
Yeah, kind of where we came from.
Yeah.
So my name's Brendan Todd. I'm the Brendan at Brendan's Barbecue.
Mhm.
I grew up in Hemphill, Texas. Graduated high school in 2008, so I'm getting old.
Okay.
Graduated SFA. I moved to Nacogdoches for college, and I fell in love with Nacogdoches.
Yeah.
When I was graduating college, I love telling this story.
Okay.
All my friends can't wait to go to Houston or Austin. Like they can't wait to get out of Nac. And I don't know, man, I fell in love with the community in Nacogdoches.
Okay.
And for me, it was, I love this town. How do I make it my home?
Mm-hmm.
And my story is actually in Chick-fil-A. Like I worked at Chick-fil-A when I
Whoa.
graduated. I was one of the directors at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
And I got as high as I could go without owning my own Chick-fil-A.
Right.
And that was actually kind of the dream. I was like, man, I would love to own my own Chick-fil-A because I love the company. I love the job. I love the marketing side of it. My
Yeah.
job was a sales director. So grow the sales and know where the money's going. That was my job. And
what a backstory. That's one way to get experience. Okay. Chick-fil-A, good quality service.
Great customer service. And that's what I loved about it.
Yes.
And so when those friends graduated, they went to Austin.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to go visit them in Austin.
Okay.
And we went to a place called Franklin Barbecue. I got a picture of them somewhere behind me.
Okay.
And when I ate at that restaurant, my friends were saying, hey, we got to go to this barbecue joint. We got to get there at like 7 in the morning. We're going to be in line for 5 hours. And the meat's only salt and pepper. And didn't make sense to me. Right, because barbecue in East Texas,
just salt and pepper.
Yeah, just salt and pepper. That was their claim. It's just salt and pepper, and just like real old school meat, just smoked for 12 plus hours. And so I was like, yeah, sure, we'll do it. And I tell you, I waited about 4+ hours, and when I got in the restaurant, I could smell it. Now you're already hyped up, you're starving. And when the guy served me, I love telling this part. When the guy served me, he treated me like I was the only customer he's ever had. Like I am the reason he has a job. And this is a guy that's been slicing for like hundreds of people before I got there.
Man.
And so that I connected with that.
Where was that at?
In Austin.
In Austin. Okay.
Austin at Franklin Barbecue. And I connected with that. Me loving customer service. I was like, man, this guy's cool. And like, I love this culture. I love this environment. And really, I just got obsessed with how good the food was. I didn't leave that place thinking I got to do my own barbecue restaurant. I left that place thinking, how do I eat that barbecue without driving all the way to Austin and waiting 5 hours?
That's inspiring.
So I came home with I tell people I had this unhealthy obsession with how good Franklin Barbecue was.
Yeah.
And I wanted to learn how to do it just because I'm a foodie. I love cooking. I love being in the kitchen. And
I think he did it. Y'all don't understand. We're loving Brendan's Barbecue. We've already been here 3 times. Now we wanted to make the video. I'm super excited and loving all the food. And especially that Ramsey. You gotta try it. But we'll dive into that a little later.
I'm on it. And so I tell people I just had this unhealthy obsession with learning how to make Central Texas style barbecue. So I just started cooking. Yeah. Right. I borrowed a friend's pit, cooking all night in between hours at work. And then I'll just kind of speed this up. Next thing I know, somebody's asking me, can you cook a brisket? Can you cook me a rack of ribs? Yeah. Then, hey, my daughter's
getting... I about to say, you're in East Texas. You're going to get orders.
Yeah. Hey, my daughter's getting married. Can you cook barbecue for this wedding? And me having customer experience and like running a restaurant, I was like, yeah, we'll make that happen. And I think at that wedding is when the light bulb hit. Is like, well, what if I didn't do Chick-fil-A? Because if I love my town, this town already had a Chick-fil-A. Right. If I owned a Chick-fil-A, I'd have to leave. Right. So for me, it was, okay, there's something here. Yes. And this is fixing something that I'm not getting out of Chick-fil-A, which is I love creating food and watching like y'all eat the food and the experience you're having together. It means the world to me. Because with Chick-fil-A, I love the company. If this went down, I'm straight back to Chick-fil-A. Like, that is plan B. Right. But I will just say, when somebody sits down and eats the food that I poured my heart and soul into, like, it gives me a high.
Yes.
It is like the satisfaction and need and the itch that finally gets scratched. So
I probably say you probably heard us, making all the noise, laughing, having a great time, enjoying the food, reacting. If you haven't, you definitely see that part right there. Oh my
Awesome.
goodness, we were loving it. I even had to tell her there's a point we had to just be quiet because we were just eating. Like we just wanted to enjoy the ribs.
There are fun moments where the restaurant's loud because people are in line, and then when the line's knocked down, it gets a little quiet because everybody's like eating.
So barbecue makes you eat.
So the catering picked up, and so while I'm the GM at Chick-fil-A, I had a great boss that let me pursue this dream of cooking barbecue on the side.
Yeah,
and so I had to get a food truck just to keep up with the catering.
There we go. Okay, so we started catering into the food truck. I'm with you.
And I needed that food truck just for catering. I was catering like 3 weddings a month. And then other events too. So
that's
the plan. The plan was not even to like have a food truck with a window. Right. I just needed it for all the dang barbecue I was cooking. And then, doing that for about a year, 8 months to a year, Nacogdoches changed their food truck laws and said, hey, like, we have food truck. They had a complicated law.
Right.
It just basically made it impossible to have food trucks. Well, Nacogdoches got rid of that law. They said, hey, we really want food trucks in Nacogdoches. There's a different culture with food trucks now. We want that culture here. Okay. And so I got to be the first food truck in Nacogdoches. I got to be the guinea pig, which was interesting.
Oh, let's go. Okay.
So, man, I sat down with my boss at Chick-fil-A, and he knew I was loving this, and he made me quit my job. Oh. Ramsey. Wow. So you have the Ramsey sandwich. Yes. He's the owner of Chick-fil-A. I named that sandwich after Ramsey. So he sat me down.
Shout out my man Ramsey. Your sandwich is amazing, dog.
There's a picture of him hanging up right behind that camera. Okay. So Ramsey said, hey, you're really good at this. I'm going to make you quit Chick-fil-A. And I want you to go chase this barbecue dream. If that doesn't work, come back. Okay. Right. So he made me quit. And we had a kid at the same time. Yeah. So my wife and I quit our jobs with a newborn baby and opened up a food truck in January. And reminding me why I love Nacogdoches, I had a line and I sold out in like 30 minutes. And that food truck
will be here, y'all.
That food truck went for about 1.5 years, kind of bouncing locations. Okay. Selling out almost every day. Yes. And then Texas Monthly comes along, and Texas Monthly is like the barbecue handbook, like where are the best places to eat. So Texas Monthly came and visited us, and gave us an award for this, what we call the pig apple sandwich. Yes, that sandwich came from my wife and I when we got married, went on a honeymoon, and we went to Chattanooga, Tennessee. And this sandwich, I was inspired by it, but it's not even a barbecue sandwich. It was a fried pork chop sandwich with a sriracha mayo and slices of green apple.
With slices of green apple.
Like Granny Smith, like tart green apple. Yeah. So I took a bite of that sandwich, and there's something about that crispy green sour apple and a nice like juicy pork, it was just a pork cutlet. Yeah. But I left Tennessee thinking, hey, that could be like a barbecue version of that. Yeah. So I just kind of did it for fun. Well, Texas Monthly ate that sandwich and declared that sandwich the best barbecue bite of 2018.
Really?
So for a whole year. So Texas Monthly visits about 3 joints a day on average, 3 or 4 times a week. Yeah. So their job, they have a barbecue editor. His job is to eat barbecue and rank it. So for a whole year of him eating barbecue, he declared our sandwich one of the best barbecue bites the entire year.
Dude, that's amazing.
So then that created the pig apple sandwich, and it kind of our logos.
Branding,
our logos. I got the logo. So I got the pig with the green apple. Yeah, that's what that logo came.
Okay, my story. How I thought it got there was, I told her, well, I thought there was roast. You know when you roast a pig, you have the apple in the mouth.
That's the inspiration.
Swallowed it, and then and he's like, when it's cooked, it's just like that.
That's a good story to tell the kids. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yes, sir. So now I do want to know, how do we get into the storefront? Because I see the catering van, I see the truck. Yeah. Even that's running itself, as you know. Yeah. You outgrew that. So what made us need to actually have a storefront, be right here in Main Street?
Yeah. So just like the catering couldn't keep up, the food truck couldn't keep up with it selling out every day. And now we understand that, we've got a brand, we've established a necessity for Brendan's Barbecue in Nacogdoches. And me being downtown, this building used to be a coffee shop. Well, the coffee shop, decided to close down and do another adventure. So this building was becoming like vacant. Yes. And I was like, man, that would be a cool barbecue restaurant. It's small. And so we got the building and made it a brick and mortar. And it's just, and even today, like when y'all saw, the line was out the door. And I have to tell customers to wait outside so I can get them insight. It's just too full.
Yeah.
Right, so it's
I
good.
mean, even the design of it, you can tell it's meant to be full. It's meant to be like a picnic time. If you want to spend your time here, be outside, enjoy it, or just take it to go. I promise y'all, they were servicing everyone, no matter what we did.
Yeah, notice there's no TVs.
Yeah.
And you captured it. Like what I want, like for me, meals are like spiritual and biblical. Like when people spend time together, they're eating. Like who do you go out to eat with? You don't eat with your enemies. Right? You go out to eat with friends, family, coworkers, like spending life together.
Yes.
And it's an honor for me to be a part of that moment of life together. And so that's why we don't have any TVs or anything like that. I just love watching people sit down, sharing life, and eating a good quality home Southern meal.
Y'all, I do interviews, and I want y'all to know that there's a lot of people who, marketing and business is something that's important for them. But when you care so much about the customers and the customer experience, the business is going to run itself. That's literally what I'm hearing from his story. And I absolutely love that. So my follow-up question for you is, with all the different menu options, the wonderful rack of ribs that were just great, which one would you say was your personal favorite item, the most popular item, from everyone, and then a new item?
Yeah. So my favorites are going to be the popular ones. The brisket, brisket's king. Going back to Texas Monthly, so I told you about the award we got for the best barbecue bites of 2018. In 2024, we got best barbecue bites again, just for the brisket.
Right? Now, mind you, on the wall, I showed y'all early, they won 2020 for the Nacogdoches, one of the best restaurants. 2020, 21, 22, and 23. I said, where's 24? Yeah. We found it.
So it's before 2020. The other ones are on the food truck. So we've been best barbecue since we opened, which is a huge honor. So the brisket is only salt, pepper, and coffee.
Yes.
Coffee grounds are like the secret ingredient. That coffee is made locally by Java Jacks, which is another local business. So they roast a special bean blend just for us. They grind it to a certain texture just for us, so I can apply that to the brisket. So that brisket is truly like a Nacogdoches unique
You're not getting it anywhere else.
That's right. You can't replicate it because the coffee is from here. It's an original flavor. The cream corn is kind of what puts on map on sides. It's just jalapeno cream corn. And they say, what's the secret? I'm like, it's jalapenos, cream, and corn. It's simple. I eat a popper a day. Okay. So we take bacon. If I'm going to use bacon, I'm going to candy it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do like our pork rub and brown sugar, coat the bacon with it, wrap jalapeno, take cream cheese, season it with that same thing. It's a flavor bomb.
I love it. Yeah. Now, you said the brisket was your favorite popular item that most people are getting. Of course, we know the top three, but what would you say as, the owner, you actually get to know the numbers. And then new item.
Yeah. So the most popular item, like as an item, would probably be the Gerber, because it's going to be brisket, pulled pork, and sausage. And we make the sausage in-house.
Yes.
So all those three meats.
Sauce, I know.
All those three meats on a bun with both barbecue sauces is the go-to sandwich for everybody. Okay. Coming up, like new things we do, every weekend we do a new special. And that special won't be repeated for probably another month or two. So the really popular one right now is I make a collard green sausage. And I stumbled into that one because the customers got weird with it.
Okay, wait, take me with the customer. Yeah. But you say collard green sausage.
I make
the sausage outside. Now they were almost breaking out of the seal that it was in. The wrap. Oh, they look so good. So what is these collard green sausages? We're gonna miss it this Friday, so we're gonna.
Well, we did it last weekend, so we might do it another month or two from now.
Okay.
So what happened is I had a special sausage that I put on social media. We only do Facebook and Instagram. Yes. It's the only way to see what we're doing.
Okay.
So I did. Hey, today's special is a nacho sausage, which had nacho cheese in it, corn tortilla chips, and jalapenos. So I said today's special is nacho sausage and collard greens, as in collard greens as a side.
Yes.
Well, a lot of people misread that as if I had a nacho sausage with collard greens in it. And I remember, when one or two customers, I'm like, y'all can't read. Yeah. But then when 20 plus customers are saying, where's the collard green? I'm like, okay. Who puts collard greens in sausage? So a couple weeks later, I did. So I did. I smoked the ham. Okay. So we do like holiday ham at Christmas and Thanksgiving. Smoked the ham. We cubed it up. Put it in the sausage.
Okay.
I cooked collard greens with the brisket au jus and chicken bone broth and garlic and butter and all that stuff. So I made collard greens.
Okay.
Drained it, put it in my sausage maker, stuffed it, collard green sausage, and it blew up the internet for that week. So that's a really fun special thing we do. But every time it's different. We go seasonal. Like Matt, my GM, makes an incredible chili.
Yeah.
He makes a pitmaster pie. Like on Fridays and Saturdays, we kind of get weird with it.
Okay, so if y'all already a native and y'all are trying new foods and you want to see ways that you can mix up barbecue, didn't know you could put greens and sausage. Put to Brendan's barbecue on Saturdays and Fridays
and Saturdays are when we run. So this weekend we're gonna do it like a classic American cheeseburger.
Okay, so wait for that. Yeah. Before we go though, I do want to know what kind of gets people in the door other than the smelling good of the barbecue.
Yeah.
Get going. And like you said, ways they can connect with you on social media.
I think it's the culture we provide. I'm very intentional about who I hire.
Yes.
All right. This behind me, this sign says legacy, right? Yeah. I care so much about my community. I care about the impact I have on it. So everybody I hire, if they don't fit that vision of Brendan's Barbecue being a legacy, and then politely go with someone else.
There's going to be somewhere.
I hire people that care.
Yes.
Marketing wise, keep talking about Texas Monthly because that's like it's a huge thread in our story. So once every 4 years, there's a barbecue Olympics.
Okay.
It's called the Top 50 list. So there are over like 3,300 to 3,500 barbecue joints just in Texas.
Man.
Once every 4 years, that magazine makes a list of the top 50 barbecue joints.
Yes.
We made it in the top 50. So we're like in the top 1 to 2% of barbecue joints. So we get travelers from Tennessee, out of state. People hop on an airplane just to come eat here, and then they get to visit NAC, and then they hop on that plane and go home just because of a magazine. So the magazine blew us up.
Y'all, I'm honored to even do this interview. I did not know. So we're going to be able to check out those magazines. I'm really excited about that. Yeah. You talked about legacy. I'm looking at this wall. Seems like you've already been making a big impact, not only in the town, but in your own family.
This is our story.
Yes. What is going on here before we go? I want to hear a little bit about Levi, Jackson, and Reddy.
I'll try not to cry. These are my sons. Okay. So when I opened the food truck, I tell you what, like y'all are having another kid. When you quit your jobs and you open a food truck in January, life is scary. Yeah. So in the food truck, I had this. I only had one kid. It said, "Do it for Levi."
Yeah.
And that is a sweet reminder that if I'm having a hard day, like if I feel like it's not working, I'm working. This isn't going like I thought it would. Mm-hmm. It's a sweet reminder that I'm doing this for my son and his mother. And if I'm having a great day, if I'm winning, I'm doing it for him.
Yeah.
And then as we kept having children, the names kept coming.
Yeah.
So everything I do is to honor my wife, my sons, and the God that we worship.
Amen.
So we have on here, do it for Levi, Jackson, and Redding, my three beautiful boys. Here's my beautiful wife. And then this is just things we've done. Like these are all, like this is Allie. She's a Michelin star, top 50 pitmaster. I mean, she's incredible. We've got Miss Tootsie over here. She's famous. Netflix did a story on her. Like she's the oldest, but she's like 89 years old and she's still a pitmaster.
Okay.
Just team. Here's Franklin Barbecue. Here's when we were a food truck here. So in this, I love telling people to come here and just look at the pictures because you're going to see, people that have worked here and moved on and stories and really cool people we've met. This is a phone behind you, Derek Huff. He's a judge on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
He came to visit us. he came. So it was cool.
I need y'all to know this is a national staple now. This is no longer Nacogdoches Gym. This is a place that y'all need to be able to come at and come to all the time. All right. Just even swinging by, you're getting quick service, but quality service, which is the greatest thing. These guys are up here early in the morning. Food's on the grill. We ran into the. All right, let me start time before we go. We were coming up, interviewing everything. He's literally behind us in the truck. Now we didn't know this, and out of courtesy, what did you say you was doing?
Yeah, I was like, hey, these people are on scooters. I'm just gonna stay behind them because I ride motorcycles. I don't want anybody to run over them, so I'm just gonna ride behind them and just take it easy. And then y'all pull in my parking lot, and I was like, oh, that worked.
Now, mind you, we've never seen Mr. Brandon. He literally walked up to us 3 times today, and we were just like, oh, he's probably working, getting ready. You could never tell that he was the owner because he's with everyone here. He's engaged with his employees and everything. Yeah. And then as he came to us during the taste test and stuff, I think y'all might have seen that. It was just this big surprise of you were the guy that just followed us. You're the owner of this beautiful restaurant. Yeah. So
well, y'all got to meet Raleigh.
Yes.
Raleigh is so good at this stuff too. So Raleigh helps me with all the customer service. Sometimes I pay Raleigh just to stand at the door because customers are mad if they can't get inside yet. Raleigh's really good at making them unmad.
Yes. And just guide, and he helped it. Even when we were about to order our food, just like, Y'all know what y'all want.
Yep.
Wrote it down. Order for us taken care of. So
Yeah.
that's really great.
Yeah.
I can see those are the right people.
Yep, he's a
you
good
have on your
example of
team.
hiring the right people who care.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Now you said you only have Facebook and Instagram. Go ahead, shout out your Facebook, shout out your Instagram.
Yeah,
so we
it's
can follow you.
It's just at Brendan's BBQ.
There you go.
It's simple. We're open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 p.m. till 7 p.m. or sold out. A lot of days we sell out. We don't know when. So get here at 11.
Yes.
We're not sold out when we open. Usually by 4 o'clock, stuff starts tapering off, and maybe by 6 we'll sell out.
Okay.
Sometimes we make it to 7.
Well, beat them before they sell out Tuesday
Absolutely.
through Saturday. They're resting on Sunday and Monday.
Yep, sleeping on
All
Sunday.
right.
We're at church on Sundays. We're here working on Mondays, getting ready for Tuesday.
Bam, there y'all go. So y'all know the meat's always going to be fresh. Everything's ready to go. Please check out, try out the Ramsey, try out the brisket, try out the pig apple. You have to know what it tastes like.
Absolutely.
They're not just a barbecue spot. They're one of the top 50 barbecue spots. So I just want to thank you, Mr.
Yeah,
Brendan,
man, of course.
for being a staple in the community. Okay?
Absolutely.
Back
Thank y'all.
outside with my man Raleigh. And Raleigh, first I want to thank you for letting us taste test that. Those ribs were amazing. The brisket, the bark, and everything was just falling apart. I love that. By the way, the barbecue sauce made the food taste even better, but the food was already tasting great, so we didn't get to try it with the barbecue sauce till the end. I loved it. So before we leave, I do want to know, is there a way they can find y'all on social media, things like that? What is y'all's Instagram way for them to connect?
We're on Instagram and Facebook at Brendan's Barbecue. Brendan S Barbecue.
Okay.
I mean, I think that's pretty much all of our socials. You know, we try to keep it low tech as much as we can.
Hey, that makes sense. They want y'all to just come inside and try the food. Now today was busy. We came here probably like 10:30, closer to before y'all open, but there was already a line building and stuff. So when's kind of the best time to come grab you some barbecue, miss this lunch rush, or do you feel like you're gonna be in a rush all day?
The thing with barbecue is that the line can be an experience of itself.
Yeah.
You know, waiting in line, seeing those people in front of you order, smelling the food, seeing it get served. You know, it enhances, I think. I advocate for people doing that, showing up at open, showing up at noon, you know, like waiting in the line. But if you need to rush, we have a couple options. Show up a little bit later, like about 1:30 and to 4 o'clock is going to be slower.
Okay.
Also, if you're here for lunch, you can call ahead, and we will make your food at our food truck, which is like right next door.
Right.
Where you'll be able to skip the line, come in, get it right away.
That's what I should do. Now I know I'm going to order ahead, have my food ready, enjoy some food outside. But before we go, last question. We saw some catering. You know, what if different parts of Nacogdoches wants barbecue, whether it's an event, you know, a birthday party or a company party? What's the best way to kind of get some catering and barbecue for Brendan?
Give us a call. Any of our managers can take a catering order. And what we'll do is we'll just figure out your needs, what meats you want, what sides. If you want us to come and serve it for you, if you want to like come and pick it up and serve it yourself, we have a lot of different options available. I think we're the best catering company in Nacogdoches.
All right. Well, thank you so much one last time.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you, y'all. Before we go, I want to give a big shout out to my man Raleigh for giving us a great insight into what Brendan's Barbecue is all about. You're what makes Nacogdoches unique.
Thank you.
Our town is full of incredible local businesses, unique brands, and First Impression Nacogdoches is here to help you find them all. Subscribe and connect with us on social media and join our community. Until next time, this is King Musa signing off, encouraging you to explore Nacogdoches. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Awesome.
That was great. Good. Yes, sir. And then we're gonna schedule a Tuesday that works best with Brendan. To kind of get the backstory behind the truck, behind all the food and everything.
Tuesdays around like 1:30 or better.
1:30. You're Brendan.
I'm Brendan.
Oh my goodness.